It's the world #1, Dustin Johnson. He's made 3 birdies already. This is how he started straight out of the gates.
Yeah, he's actually driven the ball nicely through 2 rounds. But the wedge play, that's a good one at #1.
He'd go on to make that. Bogeyed the second, but then responded with this at the third.
Always a great birdie on this 224-yard par 3. He read that putt right. Brooks Koepka didn't.
That was center cut, wasn't it? And he turned up at the 4th, the easiest hole on the golf course. Left himself this for a birdie.
Down the hill, moving just ever so slightly to his right. Perfect speed.
Pars at 5 and 6 ensure that he's 2 under today and 6 under for the championship. So he is the closest pursuant, and it's ironic, isn't it? Because Dustin Brooks, great friends, workout buddies, everything they do is very similar. The same type of cats, if you will. But Brooks has become the alpha male in that relationship, even though Dustin's won 20 times on tour.
I bet you Dustin would trade some of the majors that he doesn't have for what Brooks has, though. Dustin with 1 major.
No question.
You know, it's interesting because you would love to have the majors. 20 wins.
It's life membership on tour.
That is such an accomplishment.
Right.
And yes, you're right. That is, you know, a lifetime membership on the PGA Tour. You know, you have Lanny Watkins and Davis Love and several players have accomplished that. So, I'm not saying Koepka's not going to get to 20 wins, especially with the way that he's playing, but it's an interesting comparison.
No question. Jordan Spieth's got 11 wins. Here he is from 163 yards at 5.
Needs to hit a good iron shot. Hasn't hit one close yet.
We saw Hideki Matsuyama come up half a club short, but he was playing from a lot further back and the right rough. That seems to be a miscue.
That was such a perfect angle, too.
Now 142 yards for Brooks Koepka.
Now see,
yet another short club.
This is the decision making. Look how he's ready to play.
Throws a gap wedge right at it. He's playing darts. Everyone else is playing golf.
That's the biggest difference I see, is that you can have a discussion, but once it's his turn to play, everything becomes reactionary. I see it, I've got my yardage, I execute.
That was a gap wedge.
I don't know if I've ever hit any less than 5-iron into that green myself, but man, it is something just outstanding to watch. This is
and that's how he reacts all the time. Yeah. Look at that.
It's just another shot. Great. Just another moment. Well,
good guys wear black, huh? He is. He's trying to be one with this black golf course, I think, with his attire today.
Oh, he's manhandling the black course. He's doing something that's never happened on this property ever. We're talking about one of the toughest golf courses on the planet. Well, not just in the country,
but think about
in the world.
You think back to what they were saying about an Erin Hills.
Right.
Big golf course.
8,500 yards.
Yeah,
right.
Scores are going to be this. Destroyed it.
Yeah. Record under par.
To put it in perspective, I think I heard on the radio as I was coming over here today that if Brooks Koepka was taking his handicap into account with the shots that he played, with the rounds that he played in the first 2 rounds, he would be a plus 13.5 handicap on this golf course through 2 rounds. So if you're a scratch player, you're giving up almost 14 shots to Brooks Koepka.
Thank you for making this point, because this is what I've been trying to tell all my friends. We're all regular golfers. I play for handicap before. I'm not even remotely close to that scratch conversation. The gap between a scratch handicapper and a PGA Tour professional, including the elite players, as we see Jordan Spieth's ball plugged up on that face here at 5, the gap between the scratch marker to the elite world-class player is a lot further than scratch to 10 in the handicap scale. A lot further. So thanks for bringing that up. They play a game with which we're all unfamiliar.
Yeah, and this, just an awful lot for Jordan Spieth. And this is where you have to have some patience and course management. This is one that you want to try to pull the shot off, but also be accepting of the fact that 15 feet is not all that bad from here.
And there you got it, 15 feet. That was about all you could expect. Just take your medicine, get it out. Hopefully your putter can save you again.
I want to continue that theme. When he won at Shinnecock Hills, that US Open setup was as hard as the game gets under par. Erin Hills destroyed it. Bellerive for the PGA Championship last year just put the golf course in his back pocket and walked around like it was a 6,500-yard Sunday match with his mates.
Well, and that's what he'll do. He'll kind of think about the golf course, and he made the comment when he won last year. Everyone else sees 3-wood, hybrid, whatever off some of those tees. He said, I see driver.
There's ballparks that just aren't big enough for him, that can't contain him.
No, you can't hide a whole location enough. You can't make the rough long enough. You can't make the golf course long enough. There's not enough property in the whole country.
It's further proof that length is not the answer.
No, not to the game of golf.
In the architectural world, you have to create deception with visuals, with large mounding and difficult greens. You know, a typical Tillinghast type of golf course, like a Winged Foot, be very interesting to see how he negotiates a golf course like Winged Foot, with the greens being a lot more slopey, a lot more internal contours. I guess, again, it doesn't matter as much.
No,
Firmness can make a difference, though. And these greens and the PGA Championship and Kerry Haig sets it up. It's a little on the softer side for sure.
So here Jordan Spieth is yet again, putting first and from further away and for par. So that's his only bogey that he's allowed to have for the next 36 holes. Billy Kratz, if he is to stop Brooks Koepka.
It's going to be a 2-shot swing here. I think it's a very important day for Jordan Spieth to post even par or better.
Good point.
I mean, just for himself. I mean, I think these guys understand that. Are we really going to catch Brooks Koepka the way that he's playing? They understand that they're not. But to be paired alongside Koepka and watch him do this to this golf course through 5 holes, 2 under through 5 now. That's his 16th birdie. Now you have to set a different goal. What am I trying to accomplish?
Well, this is a tweet sent in from Robert K. Burnham. Beth Page Black warning: the black course is an extremely difficult golf course. Brooks Koepka, hold my beer. Saw the no laying up guys tweeted they rubbed out the warning sign and just put Brooks was here. The second annual Bahama Showdown heads to the Royal Blue Golf Course in the Bahamas. We'll get back to that in a moment as we take a look at the 6th hole. This par 4 stretched just under 400 yards.
Hell, the 6th hole, I mean, you can choose to take it to the top of the hill, 275 to that, or you can take it down to the bottom and put a wedge in your hand. You can see the tilt and this whole location. 16 paces on 3 from the left. I mean, it's just another birdie hole. And Koepka hit driver yesterday, and guess what?
Yeah.
He's going with driver again today.
He finished tied 70th here at Bethpage Black in the Barclays in 2016. He made 18 birdies that week, so a whole bunch of bogeys and others. So far, only 2 bogeys.
hit it in the right-hand rough yesterday. That seems to be a better line. That may be in that little step cut of rough, but fine.
With the flick wedge to an easy hole location for the angle.
And it's not that it's not there for Jordan Spieth, but I think it's very important for Jordan to somehow position himself to where he can get access to this hole location. He needs a birdie badly. It's nice. Shaped perfectly.
That might make its way down that slope as well. Oh, it's on that step cut. That's going to be tough.
It's kind of that spongy lie as well.
All right, Brooks Koepka. The march to mayhem continues.